I need to start this lesson by telling you a funny story. It really happened to me. Last year, I had to have oral surgery. After my surgery, my right cheek was very swollen, and I looked pretty funny. My husband and I went grocery shopping the day after the surgery, and I should have just stayed home. Anyways, we went inside the store, and I told my husband, I hope I don't run into anybody we know. I look so funny. Well, why did I say that? We ran into so many people we knew, including people we hadn't seen in a long time. And you won't believe me, we actually ran into my dentist. I'm not kidding. That's called luck, right? Now, based on my story, what do you think run into means? When you run into someone, you meet them unexpectedly, by chance. You know, our goal here is to help you understand the core meaning of prepositions so you can better understand phrasal verbs. What if we did that with into? Let's look into. Is that a typo? Oh, I don't think so. Shall we? In plus to equals into. I'm not a math person, but this is a pretty good way to help you understand into. We learned at the beginning of this course that the core meaning of in is an object enclosed by something inside a container. We haven't talked about to yet, but the core meaning of to can be represented as a movement in the direction of another object. Think about letters or emails. We send them to a person. It's something that comes from you and goes to another person. We can conclude that into refers to movement or a path directed towards the inside of a container. Into. We pour the coffee into the cup. We pour water into the glass. In a more abstract way, people pour a lot of time and effort into projects. Since into indicates movement toward a container, we all know in a more abstract way that a container does not necessarily have to be physical. People can be seen as containers too, so we can run into them. We are on the go, running errands like crazy, and hey, long time no see! Situations can also be seen as containers, especially when they're bad ones. If somebody has a lot of debt, they got into debt. When they don't pay their debt, they get into trouble. And when they pay their debt, they get out of debt. They get out of trouble. Now that we've looked into phrasal verbs with into, let's look at out of. By now, we all know that the core meaning of out refers to something leaving a container or something that is not inside, but outside. This is why I said in our previous video, in our previous lesson, that I was running out of time. My time container was getting empty. Did you notice we said run out of time and not run out time? Same with get out of debt. We don't say get out debt. Well, that last phrase sounds more like you're screaming at your debt and saying, get out debt. Anyways, what does of mean? The core spatial meaning of is a direction or movement being part of the object itself. A little confusing, right? This container here represents debt. No one wants to stay there. We all want to get out. Get out of what? Get out of debt. We don't want to be part of it. We want to walk out of it. Out of it. Did we talk you into the idea that understanding the core meaning of prepositions gives you more confidence to use phrasal verbs in your everyday interactions? I really hope so. By the way, talk into means to convince or persuade. Right now, for example, my goal is to talk you into completing our Lighthouse challenge. Make sure to watch the next lesson so you can learn all about it. These challenges are the opportunity you have to apply what you've learned in our course to your daily life. People may think you're crazy for dedicating all this time to learning English, but they may even try to talk you out of completing this challenge. Did you know that? Don't let yourself be talked out of completing this course. You're almost done. You're almost there. I really can't wait to share the challenge with you. Are you ready? I mean, are you in?